welcome, folks. Hey, welcome, folks. It's time for the Space City mayoral debate. Woo! My name is Chet Sleesberg, and I'm very, very happy to be outside my normal job of being a big-time Hollywood talent agent and taking this job as moderator of the debate because I did not want to give it to one of my clients. I'm kind of strapped for cash right now. Let's go and meet our wonderful contestants who are trying to run for mayor of Space City. Right over here, we have local businessman Johnny Windowpane.
Howdy, folks. Johnny Windowpane here.
All right, and next to him, we have all supreme lord of all drum and bass, Techno Caesar.
Feel the rhythm within you. That is all you need to do.
I like that. Over here, we have former 1950s teen heartthrob, Catherine for Harthacut.
How y'all doing?
Pretty good, thank you. And over here, we have host of Space City Chronicles, John.
Sup, Ross?
Hey, John, what you reading there?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, not going to worry about that. All right, right now, we'd like to have our candidates make some opening statements. So we're going to start with you, Mr. Windowpane.
Howdy, folks. Johnny Windowpane here. Coming to you live from this beautiful space to tell you about Johnny Windowpane's mayoral campaign. That's right. I'm running for mayor, and as mayor of Space City, there's quite a few things I would do. I would put Johnny Windowpane's inclined planes in every home. I would paint every window with Johnny Windowpane's window paint. And I would carpet stain with Johnny Windowpane's carpet stain. That's right, all of Johnny Windowpane's fine products inside your house.
Now, if you do that red, you have to be worried about our citizens looking through rose-colored glasses.
I don't follow, Chuck.
All right, it's Chet. Thank you. All right, Techno Caesar, your opening statement?
Well, since I've visited Space City from my lovely base island, I've realized that no one here feels the rhythm within them. So as mayor of Space City, I will ensure to instill the rhythm in each and every citizen over which I shall reign.
Wow, rhythm. That's great. That's something that our white population in Space City lacks. All right.
Whoa. I do not appreciate you calling out the white population of Space City for their lack of rhythm.
We'll get to your
Sir,
time,
you're
Mr.
out of
John.
order.
We'll get to your time, Mr. John. Catherine, would you like to make an opening statement?
Well, I guess it's not that I like to, but well, see, all these other losers around here are not gonna do a good job of it. You know that. So I'm the one that's been around, and I know I'll be better. So you gotta vote for me.
I just can't believe that's the real Catherine for Harthacut.
I
used to have your poster, you know.
What'd you do with it?
We'll talk about that after John's opening statement.
Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Whoa. I'd like to read to you from the classic Hegelian text, Phenomenology of Spirit, which I feel could say everything I need to say, but in far more clear terms.
But could you say it in 15 seconds?
Each sees the other do the same as itself. Each itself does what it demands on the part of the other, and for that reason does what it does only so far as the other does the same. Thank you.
Wow, that was really great. Prop department worked really hard on those.
Yes.
On those
Well.
programs. All right.
Yes.
Well, that sounds like all for opening statements. And live from our studio, Space City Chronicles. We'll be right back after these messages.
Covering the Space City Chronicles debates, I am your conservative pundit, Pangela Morris. Here with me, Cupcake Chris.
Hey, you guys. So this debate.
Thanks, Chris. You're welcome. A few comments on the opening statements of our candidates, if you will. I think a quick opening lead. Obviously, obvious with the people's man, Johnny Windowpane.
Okay, you're taking too long.
And I have to say, Techno Caesar, it's really
He's got that rhythm. So you just stop talking about my techno Caesar. I'm kind of liking the John thing over here. I think he's got some cupcake votes in the future for this guy over here. But yeah, alrighty then.
From the desk here at Space City Chronicles, these are your pundits. Thank you.
What's pundit mean?
And out.
Wow, thank you, girls. That was really, really great. You know, it's really nice that you've been able to make a real name for yourselves and stepping up from Weather Girl. All right, now, our debate is divided into 3 different topics. Our Space City mayoral debate. The first one is city issues. Now, I'd like to direct this to really anyone on the floor. Our budget for the city is so low that we've had to replace most of our city skyline with green screen. How do you plan to create revenue? Let's start with Mr. Windowpane.
Well, Chet.
It's Chet.
Thanks, Chet. All right.
All right.
Now, revenue comes from money. I don't know if y'all knew that. Now,
We
no.
did.
Okay, good. I
Okay.
just want to make sure we're all on the same page here. Now, revenue comes from money, and money comes from trees. So, my plan is to go and demolish some of the more opulent houses in Space City, whereby we will reverse engineer the wood planks that made up those houses, turn them back into trees, and then turn that trees into money, thereby increasing our revenue.
Wow, populism and eminent domain.
That's
That
right.
sounds like a conflict of interest. All right. Techno Caesar, how would you plan to create revenue?
Feel this with me.
All right.
Bum, bum, bum,
Bob.
bum,
Bob.
bum, bum, bum,
Bob.
bum,
Bob.
bum,
Bob.
bum, 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 bum,
Bob.
bum, 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 bum,
Bob.
bum, 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 bum.
All right, well, I think that answer speaks for itself. Thank you. Catherine Renifer.
What?
All right, John.
Before I answer your question, allow me to take a drink.
Okay. Did you bring enough for the whole class?
Shut up.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, all I gotta say to that is green's just another kind of money, baby. Oh, there goes my flask.
Wow. All right. Now, next question. After the appearance of the Peanut Butter Boys a couple episodes ago, peanut butter levels have fallen to a unreasonably low level. How do you plan to prevent shortages come jelly season?
Well,
Let's start with John.
okay.
Well, I would first argue that shortage is a relative term. I mean, short people don't appreciate you calling it a shortage. Second of all, low peanut butter levels have led to a staggeringly large amount of Johnny Windowpane falling over. Now, if you don't like Johnny Windowpane, this is an improvement. It's really all about how you look at the picture, Alex.
Johnny Windowpane, how would you like to respond to that and your failing equilibrium?
Well, I gotta say that I wasn't really listening to anything he was saying because I was preserving my own life. Now, it seems here that these other candidates, and you yourself, Chet, do not care for local businessmen and what they bring to the community.
Wow, that's a really harsh accusation.
It is a very harsh accusation. I'm willing to accusate it freely.
All right.
As far as the jelly is concerned, I think we just need to smash up some more peanuts and mix it with some butter. Is it really that hard?
All right. I'm not sure that that's how you make peanut butter, but okay. Next question. I'm going to open this one up to anyone, but I'm going to start with Catherine Renifer. All right. Kids in Space City in the last decade have been studying more and partying less. How do you plan on keeping our children from becoming lame?
Well, you know, the key to being not lame is not necessarily studying. You could not be lame like I was not lame and not lame anymore either because I'm a famous actress. Study that.
Wow.
Yeah, I did study that in college.
He's alright.
I
Yeah,
studied
right.
plenty of your films in college.
What's up, Catherine Renifer?
You like those films?
You like my thighs?
I like those. I don't like John Stein. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? Lame kids. Anyone care about lame kids?
Johnny Windowpane would like to say a little bit about that.
All right. What's up?
I believe it's pronounced LeMay.
It is.
All right.
All right.
If I have the floor,
Okay. Techno Caesar.
I suggest that all of the youth of Space City be put in a drum and bass camp in which they will all be in a internment to where they will all be listening to a single beat
This sounds a lot like internment camps.
and over.
Especially because you said the word internment.
Yeah, you did say that.
He did say the word internment. All right. Well, Now, as we all know, Space City's favorite sport is Explodaball, but there are some that are concerned that it's too dangerous. What do you say about Explodaball, Techno Caesar?
Well, this Explodaball is a very foreign concept to me.
Actually, it's a local tradition.
Well,
Are you not from here?
Johnny Window
Oh,
Pane.
that's fine.
Some accusations about
it's cool.
about Techno Caesar's birthplace have been placed. As we all know, you need to be a natural-born citizen of Space City in order to run for mayor. Techno Caesar, are you concerned about these allegations?
Well, I was born here in Space City, but quickly absconded in my youth to Base Island.
Absconded. I like that word. All right. Here's another question. Nothing keeps a town together quite like xenophobia. Who or what should we be fearing right now? John?
Probably you. You're asking me an awful lot of questions, like you want to know about me or something.
I
I'm not
am a
comfortable with
moderator
that.
of the debate. That is my
No
job.
one ran this by me, but whatever. My
Well-
point is, Alex, or Quebec. What is your name again?
Jet Sleesburg. Big time Hollywood
It's
town.
all right, Mr. Berg. Look, if
Sleesburg.
you want to be afraid of something, be afraid of this bowl. It has the power to keep this podium up, but only a little bit.
I'm
What's
sorry.
it hiding from
I don't
us?
believe that we know what bowl you're talking about because it's off camera.
Well,
Could you raise up that bowl and show everyone?
yes, of course. See, the bowl here, it's green. But it's got a little bit of color here.
Thank you for the sound effects, Techno Caesar.
Now,
Always.
some people might say that's a ridiculous thing to be afraid of, and I'm going to wholeheartedly agree.
Harl-hearted?
Wholeheartedly, it's a word. Look it up. Catherine
Johnny
the
Window
First.
Pane's favorite actor is Harl Hardedly. You ever met her, Catherine?
Catherine for Harthicott.
Oh,
you
yeah,
worked
this-
with Harl Hardley before.
Brother
didn't
to Carl Hartley.
you? Right, yeah. Harl and Carl, we know all of them. Well, that's a bunch of riveting answers for our municipal section of this debate. Right up now, we are going to go to the pundits to see how this debate is shaping up on the home front. Girls?
That would be women. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, though. So, to do a quick review of what we've seen from our candidates thus far, starting with the candidate, Johnny Window Pane. Mr. Candidate Window Pane talks about revenue and how revenue is money and money is good. These are all good things. Up money, up Johnny Window Pane. Moving on to Techno Caesar. Techno Caesar talks about concentration camps, segregating people into camps based on their inability to perform in a society is all right with the Conservative Party, but where is the money going to come for these camps? Taxes? Down with taxes. Down with Techno Caesar. Moving on to Miss Hearthcutt. She seems vapid, but she's famous. Lots of famous people on the Conservative Party. Up with Miss Hearthcutt. And finally, we have John. John decided to drop his flask in the middle of his presentation. This demonstrates conservative Christian values. Up with John. Up with Christian.
All right. Enough of all that. I don't even know what she's saying. I just want to know what kind of jelly we're talking about. Are we doing apple jam? We doing strawberry jelly, grape jelly? I don't even know. So I'm like up in the air right now with this John and that techno rhythm because I love jelly and I love rhythm. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And what's her name again?
That would be candidate Earthacut.
Oh. Look, you guys, there's jelly. Oh, maybe we can do flask jelly. Flask jelly, John? You down with that, John? Flask jelly. No? No? Okay.
Howdy, folks. Johnny Window Pane here. Coming here today to tell you about Johnny Window Pane's mayoral campaign. That's right. I'm running for mayor, and I'm going to fix up this town just like I'll fix your leaky faucet, your dripping roof, and your moist carpet. That's right. Vote for Johnny Window Pane, and all of your troubles will be mainly on the plane. Oh, hi. Johnny Window Pane here. Telling you about a very important issue. That of his opponents in Johnny Window Pane's mayoral campaign. Now, Catherine for Harthicott, well, what kind of a name is that? And Techno Caesar, do we really need a dictator running this city? Finally, John. I just don't like that guy. So, what choice do you have but to vote for Johnny Windowpane?
Great.
Tanto Morris, here again, conservative content for Space City.
It worked!
Well, Cupcake, if you'll remember, we're here to deal with a very important issue of who or what will end up being our mayoral candidate. I would like to take this moment to get into what it means to be a conservative pundit. I wake up every morning, brush my teeth, brush my hair, I floss, I rinse my mouth, I put on socks, not one but two, they match. Cupcake. Trousers or slacks depending on the day. A belt, shoes, a blouse. One does not. Only a wild person would add vinegar to any kind of vegetable. Vinegar is for animals, madam.
Vinegar is awesome. Alrighty. There.
Welcome back, guys. That was really great. All right, second round in our debate for mayor of Space City is, of course, space questions. As we all know, Space City is located on a space station that is currently orbiting the Earth in low Earth orbit. Now, that comes with certain problems, you know, having a city out in space. Now, so we're going to just open this up to everyone, but we're going to start with Johnny Windowpane over here. First question, prove you are not a space alien. Sorry, that was more of a task than a question.
Alright. Johnny Windowpane can prove he's not a space alien. Now, Johnny Windowpane, were he a space alien, would have the technological capability to fix this podium and prevent it from falling over. Alas, he is just a simple window pane, and he is not a Johnny Alien Podium Pane, for example. Furthermore,
But your last name isn't Podium Pane, it's Window Pane.
Exactly
The one thing you
right.
can't fix is window panes. We talked about that.
I don't.
Fix the pane, Johnny. Fix the podium, Johnny.
Were it a
Fix it,
pane,
Johnny.
I might have a fighting chance. Alas, I am not. Furthermore,
All right. It sounds like Johnny Windowpane refuses to fix his podium. All
Hey,
right.
he's an alien,
Techno
Chuck.
Caesar. Are you an alien?
No.
All right. Good enough answer for me. Catherine Rinifer.
They're both aliens.
Really?
Yeah,
Johnny Windowpane, how would you like to respond to that?
you're an alien.
Techno Caesar?
You're an alien.
Wow. Riveting stuff. How would you like
Two
to respond,
against
Catherine
one.
Rinifer? That's a really nice head move. John,
What?
are you an alien?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, at least you're honest. All right. Next space question. Also pertaining to aliens. How do you address the concerns of our terrestrial illegal alien population that their jobs are going to extraterrestrial illegal aliens? Techno Caesar.
I say, in regards to any extraterrestrial alien immigration, that they be suspect to a rhythm test.
Do you not believe that aliens have rhythm?
Anyone that has rhythm is welcome here in Space City, under my reign.
I like that a lot. Catherine Rinifer?
I believe aliens have rhythm for sure. They absolutely have to in order to find the space travel time continuum.
Yeah, rhythm of space. Sounds logical. All right, John.
What? I'm sorry, I forgot your question.
Question.
I've been drinking pretty heavily throughout this.
All right, let's just go ahead and move on.
Awesome!
Johnny
All
Windowpane
right.
would like to answer that question.
Johnny Windowpane will answer the next question. How do you
Wait a
address...
second, you can't call someone an illegal alien, they're undocumented workers. That's right.
All right, duly noted for next year's debate. Next question.
Say it again.
How do you... Duly noted for next year's debate.
Awesome.
Next question. All right. How do you address the our city is about to crash into the moon problem?
Well, first of all, I would say that are we crashing into the moon? Or are we landing a little roughly with half of the station crashing but the other half more or less okay?
That sounds like the right rhetoric for the mayoral campaign.
Well, it's the truth.
Mr. Windowpane.
Johnny Windowpane believes that we are not crashing into the moon, but rather the moon is crashing into us, and we should sue the pants off of the moon for this egregious lawsuit, copyright violation of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, which was a fantastic video game.
A very interesting use of egocentrism there. All right,
That's
Techno
right.
Caesar.
Well, if there is anything that there is to know about the moon, it is that it affects our gravity here on Earth. I say allow the moon to grow nearer, so that we may be able to resonate even closer to the base.
Catherine Renfer?
Well, I'm a little bit more on his side than these other guys because the point is that we're friends with the moon, and the moon is just gonna help us in our evolutionary process as a species. So it's not whether the moon is crashing into us or we're crashing into the moon, it's that we and the moon will become one.
Riveting.
As we
All
were
right, in local
before.
news, the price of
To
gravity.
the
has-
moon! You want to drink to the moon, Kevin?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
In local news, the price of gravity has risen 40%. How will you keep our working class from floating away to other cities? Catherine Renfer?
What?
Our working class.
What about those lizards?
John.
Look, floating is just another way to lose weight. Like, literally, that's the physical definition. You're just weight loss. So we'll just say, look, you're losing, you've never been so thin. That's my solution. Like, what do you want? Like, if gravity is going up, that means only, like, everyone will be thin and beautiful. Whatever. Just, it's okay. We're gonna crash into the moon soon. It's fine.
Johnny Windowpane, would you like to comment on the difference between mass and weight?
Yes, sir, I would. By telling you about Johnny Windowpane's new product, Johnny Windowpane's Moon Boots.
Okay,
While
well,
the price
we've
of
already established that we're trying to go without product placement for this debate.
But what if it counteracts the 40% increase in the price of gravity by decreasing your gravity in the first place?
And how you plan to provide those?
The Moon Boots, why, it is simple. Everyone will come to my place, and I will custom measure your feet for Johnny Windowpane's Moon Boots. Once I do, I will get right to work, and in 6 to 7 years, you will see at least 2 pairs shipped out.
Very interesting. I'm going to open up this last space-related question to really anyone on the floor. As our population increases, what are you going to do about the rising methane levels inside the space city? I mean, really, it's a closed container. It smells terrible in there.
You can use
It smells
them
terrible.
to kill
Terrible,
the extra
guys.
people.
What?
Yeah, or we just contribute.
Yeah, if
Top
there's too
notch.
much dangerous gas and too many people, then use it to 2 birds with one stone.
Interesting. Anyone else?
An unpopular opinion is a literal culling of the herd that is the human race. I propose that those allowed with rhythm be the master race,
All
and
right.
anyone else without just be thrown into the void.
Eugenics. Very interesting. Very scientific.
Johnny Windowpane for once agrees with his opponents, and would like to tell you about his new product, Johnny Windowpane's Herd Culling Canes. Yeah, that's right, Johnny Windowpane's Herd Culling Canes. They're like scythes, but with smiley faces on them.
Wow, that's interesting. I'm sure that we'll see a whole lot of Johnny Windowpane products after the commercial. But right now, we're going to throw back to our pundits and see how this is heating up on the home front.
Thank you ever so much for that. I really think this race is heating up. Don't you, Cupcake?
Oh, yes. I just want to go back on this star thing. Aliens are pretty cool. And John's head kind of looks like an alien. Another reason why I'm saying y'all go for the Johnski. Anywho, I also want to find out how much these moon boots are. Does anyone know the price for these moon boots?
What I do know is that Windowpane is a true blue capitalist, and nothing is better for America and Space City than capitalism.
Alrighty then. That whole blue thing, why is it always got to be blue and red and white? I mean,
Because America, Chris. Because America.
awesome. I see that on aliens. I see aliens. Right? No? Alright. So, are we going to use it?
Yeah, I believe we do have some politically geared entertainment due up. Cupcake, would you like to introduce?
Yeah, and here we go. We got Ruckus! Woo!
Sometimes I wanna know where you're going, you don't know where you've been. Don't know where you've been. Don't know where you've been. Don't know where. Don't know where. But you bring out a song. We know that you're the only one. But you bring out song. We know that you're the only one. I've been waiting for a long time, honey, to find someone like you. But now you're here and it's hard to believe. Well, it's hard to believe it's true. Hard to believe it's true. Hard to believe it's true. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. But you bring out a song. And I know that you're the only one. But you bring out a song. And I know that you're the only one. But you bring out a song. And know that you're the only one. But you bring out a song. And I know that you're the only one.
Hell yeah!
Wow, everyone, ruckus. That was quite amazing. If everyone just keep the business going, keep the ruckus going, if you will, with a round of applause. All the band joins me over here, gentlemen, please. I've got chairs. Someone's going to have to stand, snuggle, or sit on the. Just whatever you're into. I'm not going to regulate you here. So gentlemen, I think we're working with a handheld mic, so we're going to have to do the whole passing affair. Start with a... never mind. Now that I've got you all here, we're going to migrate over to where they can hear us all mic'd up.
More ruckus. Yeah.
You guys were awesome!
Yeah.
Guys, put up his hat!
Hey, everybody. Hello. All right, I guess we're just going to stand over here awkwardly. Just come stand with me. I'm just going to filter with the candidates. Candidates, shut your mouths. I'm not talking to you right now. All right? You can keep it open and do that. But
Candidates,
no noise.
you're not being paid for this time. You can go ahead and chill.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Gentlemen, let's do this real quick. What the heck's your name, man? What's your name?
I'm Scott.
Hey, Scott. What's up,
Hello.
bro? Keep going.
I'm Jake.
Jake?
Josh.
Josh? Woo!
What's up? I'm Ben.
Ben.
Yeah.
Ben, I feel like everyone else had like a really cool name, and yours just like really it was like a low point in that presentation.
Standard name, yeah.
Man.
He makes up for it in guitar.
Hey guys, does he always disappoint?
No.
Is that this is
Generally
the
not.
first time ever?
Just tonight.
All right, so I'm
him
gonna
play
throw this
guitar?
out here. They seem like they're really supporting you here.
Yeah.
Can you throw anyone here under the bus really quick?
Nope.
That's
Nice
love.
guy.
That's
That's
love is
really
what that
sweet,
is.
you guys.
That is love.
You guys are really cute. I don't like it.
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't like it at
Worst.
all. So speaking of things we don't like, what's your favorite thing to have pickled?
I don't like pickles.
All right, great
Good
answer.
answer.
I'd say pickled pickles.
Yeah.
Also excellent.
Pickled carrots. Definitely carrots.
Ooh, yeah.
Carrots. Definitely carrots.
I like carrots together.
Are we talking like pickled carrots on your banh mi?
Like a torta.
Right?
There you go,
Torta.
torta.
Torta. Oh, torta pickled carrots. Okay.
We're
with
Houston
garlic
boys,
pickle.
and so we like our Mexican food. We
Rad.
love it. Love it.
All right. Okay. Now we're on the topic of Mexican food. Green sauce or red sauce? Let's get real right now.
Warm red sauce.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Green sauce all the way.
Green,
hands
yeah.
down.
Are we talking chili green sauce? Or are we talking avocado green sauce?
Talking
Ooh.
avocado cream sauce, but with serranos in there where it's spicy.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, they were lying. These are Houston boys. These really are Houston boys. Actually, I was talking to people from out of town. They're out of towners. It was Sunday night. We were closing up shop, so I decided to put on 97.9.
Oh yeah, the
Screwed
box.
Up Sundays.
Yeah.
With DJ Michael 5000 Watts. We all know about
Oh yeah.
screw music. And I was talking to this particular, actually, subgroup of people about how in Houston there was no real musical segregation. Like everyone from every neighborhood heard the same stuff. So would you guys agree with that? Do you feel like you guys feel pretty well versed in kind of the hip hop from our early childhood?
I got 5 on it. You know,
Yeah.
Man,
I've got 5 on it.
that's a really great answer.
I mean, we all play a bunch of different things. I know you played hip hop tracks. I've done a lot of stuff.
A lot of hip hop.
Garrett Brown's a great producer
Rad.
in town that we work with. He works with a lot of hip hop acts. Really cool dude.
Do you guys have a favorite Houston performer? Individually, not as a band.
Like not like still performing now.
Still performing, used to perform, you wish would perform, just get in there.
I mean, Paul Wall for me, hands
Paul Wall?
down.
Yeah.
He's a Houston staple.
The ghetto poet?
Oh yeah.
The ghetto poet?
Poet poet.
The poet
The
poet?
poet.
Well, I mean, in
Paul Wall.
our camp too, you know, there's Tank and Joffrey and all those guys. Robert Ellis.
Robert Ellis is a great country act on town.
Cool.
Robert Ellis, yeah.
Yeah,
Well known around town.
he's a good friend.
Anyone else? You guys up there in the wings? Let's pass
Playing
this.
now, I'd have to agree.
Playing
with
now,
Robert
played
Ellis.
before, Robert Ellis?
Before, I'm a huge Towns Van Zandt fan.
Is Tom Santana a Houston act?
He's from
Yeah.
Houston.
You guys are kidding me!
Life at the old quarter. Come on.
I fail as a Houston girl.
Buxton's
Oh,
pretty
the
cool.
tables have turned.
Throwing that out
Buxton.
Yeah,
Buxton
Buxton's
is-
Buxton's cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like Buxton?
Yeah.
Young
Yeah.
Buxton?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Haley Barnes.
Haley Barnes. Yeah, with Dolly Barnes.
Right.
They're great.
Killing.
There's a lot of very cool new things happening on the Houston music scene right
I
now.
have to agree. Let's talk about some of those
There's
things.
so much going on, from the songwriter aspect to the R&B to the hip hop to the jazz to the blues.
Let's get real. Okay, pick your favorite new venue in Houston.
Raven Tower tomorrow.
Raven Tower.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Right there with
pretty
it.
cool.
I'll be Raven Tower. Yep, we'll be there.
All right, Raven Tower. It sounds like the boys are going to be playing a show at Raven Tower tomorrow night.
We're supporting. We're
Oh,
going.
just showing up
supporting.
and
Oh, yeah.
getting live. All right, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
With Matthew
Uh,
Vasquez.
One last question. I really need you guys to be really super serious with this one, okay?
Okay.
What kind of sandwich do you think about while you're in the shower?
all of the sandwiches.
Oh, man. Nailed it.
Grilled cheese.
Whataburger. Easy. Whataburger. Tortas?
See, it's Texas boys, man.
Yeah.
All right, Houston, Texas representing. Also, Ruckus representing. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Get back in your corner. Woo! Go! Woo!
Johnny Windowpane here. Now, folks, try as you might, you just can't seem to wash the stain of corruption off of our fair city, can you? Well, Johnny Windowpane's got a solution. You see, The key to all our problems is so vote for me, Johnny Windowpane.
All right, and welcome back. Riveting stuff, Mr. Windowpane. Great production value.
Thanks, Chet.
Wow, that was amazing. I really wish I could have heard what you said.
Yeah, well,
We'll hear it later. All right.
right.
Next question, or next topic, next area of the debate, next section of the debate. Someone stop me before I find the wrong word. All
Well,
right.
thanks.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. Personal issues. We had municipal issues, space issues, personal issues. All right. We're going to ask some hard-hitting questions about the personal lives of our candidates. Techno Caesar, you're first up. How do you respond to those who call you a dictator? What is that? Is that right? Is that on the card? Oh, dictator. Dictator. Sorry, dictator.
Well, one must first consider what a dictator means. I only wish for all people to be able to resonate with the one true bass, the one true rhythm that guides us all to a positive life of peace, love, respect, and unity.
Now, Techno Caesar, you mind if I ask you a question?
Yes, I mind.
How will you unite the people in this one true base? How will you get everyone on your side?
Johnny Windowpane, can I ask you a question?
Now,
Are you the moderator of this debate?
Johnny Windowpane moderates many things, including Johnny Windowpane's moderation station, which is a station for moderation.
Wow, that sounds marginally riveting. All right, next question. Miss Harthicott, in the 1988 film Worst Mayor Ever, you played the titular character of the worst mayor ever. How will you prevent another terrible personal failure like your film career?
Well, you learn from experience, and I've experienced it all. And if I did it wrong the first time, I'll probably do it better the second time. Am I right?
I don't know if you're right or not.
I hear that. Hell yeah, Kesmanaford.
Johnny Windowpane did not hear that. Can you say it again?
No, because Johnny Windowpane's about to be asked a question. Mr. Windowpane,
All right.
how do you address the mysterious disappearances of your competitors Ronnie Weathervane, Bobby Pictureframe, and Tommy Mary Jane?
Well, Johnny Windowpane can explain that very clearly, you see.
Mr. Windowpane? Mr. Windowpane, we can see you behind the podium.
Johnny Windowpane's not here.
What the hell happened to Johnny Windowpane? I thought we weren't supposed to leave.
He's obviously too cowardly to be the new guy.
Well, that's obvious. Like
John!
you said. What?
Can we just get real for a minute?
Sure, man. What's up?
What's your deal, man?
Nah, like someone. So here's the real deal, sir. I've played a drunken buffoon in front of you, but the only reason I've done that is because I want to reassure the public. Even though this is a fake city, I'm the real mayor it needs because I'm the only real person up here. These people you see beside you, they don't exist. They're gonna stop being there tomorrow when you wake up in the morning. Me, I'll be waking up in my bed, dreading the rest of my day, just like you at home, you folks at home. You'll need to vote for me because I'm the only one who's going to be here tomorrow.
Can I get a close up right now? Guys, am I fictional too? Oh God!
Nah, you're pretty real, dude.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Chet Sleesberg doesn't normally have existential crises. All right.
Or does he?
Well, now that we've started to come to the end of our debate, we'd like everyone to make a closing statement, starting with Mr. Windowpane and going across. I'd also like to request that the candidate John stop flicking paper rubber bands at me.
I think we need a little bit more time to talk about
Mr. Windowpane, are you okay?
Johnny Windowpane has never considered the metaphysical properties of his existence before. He's not sure if these are really fingers or if they are just construct of his mind, and what he really has is perhaps tentacles or some other form of ethereal grabbers and
The
grippers.
problem, Mr. Windowpane, is that you are not resonating with the bass. Touch my hand.
All right. Well, while Mr. Windowpane is having a bassgasm over there, let's go over to Miss Harthicott.
What you want, baby?
Oh, you know what I want.
This is good. We go way back.
Do we?
You remember those times?
Which times?
Last Easter.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of Easter, that was why I didn't call you for 3 days. It's the 3-day rule. All right.
Seeing as I'm the only real person, I feel like I could say any old nonsense as a closing statement, and it would still be better because none of you are real.
I counteract that.
And all the little ones who do poo-poos, where the rest of us live with love and honor, I can see the world in 2 figures or even 1, and I can see it without figures, for example, cartouche. Boom.
Was that Ginsburg?
Yes, sure, whatever.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
Just as long as it's a bird.
Well, actually, sure.
Wow.
Well, see, okay, though, this is important. You're arguing that none of us are real, but then in the long run, the truth is, we are here now on the show, which will make us real tomorrow anyway, because the show will live on.
Actually, it won't. This actually airs live.
But then you can find it, and it was once a thing, and so therefore it'll always be a thing.
I guess that logic is pretty sound.
Of course it is, I said it.
Fair point.
No one outbids Catherine Fur.
Now, folks, I don't think you much would mind if I share with you a revelation that I just had. My dear friend Techno Caesar has shown me the way of the bass, and it has moved me in ways that I didn't think I could move.
Johnny Windowpane, are you continuing your mayoral campaign?
Absolutely, Johnny Windowpane's mayoral campaign will continue, but under a new guise of friendship, humility, and Johnny Windowpane's whooping canes. That's right. If you want to whoop your opponents in Johnny Windowpane's mayoral campaign, you got to use Johnny Windowpane's whooping canes.
Now,
That's right.
generally debates don't end in violence. You know, physical violence anyway.
You say generally, which means that sometimes they do, and I think this might be a great opportunity to end the
Oh gosh.
debate in violence. What do you say?
Oh.
Techno Caesar, shall we bash the opponent's heads in with our tools of destruction and unification?
Guys, I really don't like the way this is going.
Y'all can try all your bullcrap.
All right, let's do it then.
Okay. You guys want to be fictional?
I got a rubber band.
You don't touch my
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
All right.
Who's the real enemy
Hey,
here?
just throw it to the pundits. Throw it to the pundits.
Who's the real enemy here? It's not. Yeah. Ow! I guess I'm the real enemy. What about my pants? You want them off? All right. Here comes the bunker.
Pangela Morris here, covering the final comments of our debate. Starting with candidate Johnny Windowpane, who seems to be in an existential crisis himself, much like our fiscal budget here at Space City. Much like our fiscal budget here at Space City, I think Johnny Windowpane is not the rock of steel that our fine city needs. Moving on to Miss Hearthcut, just kind of sad. I don't really have any personal problems.
The hat.
I mean, fabulous, but sad. Just sad. All right, Techno Caesar.
I think people should call.
We should definitely have people calling to vote. But first, my points on Techno Caesar. I feel like he brings people to musical ecstasy, which is not very socially conservative. But I feel like politically, the man has clout. I feel like the man has clout. He might be what we need to take this city all the way. And moving on to John, he's a jerk, but he's got a point. Those are my points. That's all I've got.
I think that, Johnny Windowpane and that Techno Caesar, if we put them together, that'd be pretty awesome for a mate.
Real weird.
No, rhythm fixing stuff and I still want to know about these moon boots. Does anyone have a price on these moon boots yet? No. Oh. All right. Well, poo-poo story. Boots. Okay. Johnny Windowpane. John. Ruckus!
See, I gotta let him go, leave my world to save my soul. I follow you. You took me to Kansas City, told me to call it home. And this house full of strangers, so you and he could be alone. And I can't shake these nightmares, fingers on my skin. And I've got the taste of dirty corns in my mouth once again. You rolled me down, I gave in, twisted truth wrapped up in sin. No, I don't know if I'll feel again. Oh, I don't know if I'll feel again. Oh, oh. Scripture, I believe in his word, and I know that I'm a sinner, but is this what I deserve? Took me to Kansas City, you told me to call it home.
Hey! Welcome back, guys. Chet Sleesberg here again. In addition to being the moderator, I'm also the voting booth. Here at Space City, all votes are public. We're going to have everyone come down, cast, crew, everyone. Anyone who wants to come cast a vote can. And anyone who wants to call in and vote, will someone yell out the number?
713-807-1794!
Yell out that number again.
713-807-1794!
Now you shout your favorite color.
No!
713-807-1794.
All right, cool. All right, first voter, come on up. Who's first?
Well, I like to be first.
All right, Catherine, who are you voting for?
Well, who do you think, baby?
Me.
Me.
Oh.
But we are one, so yeah.
All right, I'll see you after the show
We'll become one.
in the parking lot.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
I like glitter and aliens. So
Glitter and aliens.
Totally going with this John guy. But hey, are the Ruckus guys single?
No, there's 4 of them. All right, thank you. What do you think?
I'm voting for conservative American values. Thank you.
That did not answer the question. Okay, write-in candidate values. All right, next person up.
Howdy, folks. Johnny Windowpane here.
Hi, Johnny Windowpane. Who
Hi,
are you voting
Chet.
for, Johnny Windowpane?
Well, Johnny Windowpane is voting with his wallet, which contains 1 peso. And he's putting that 1 peso right there on the table.
Wow, guys, a whole 10 cents on the table right
For Techno Caesar. I believe
What?
Johnny Windowpane believes he will do the same.
All right, well, to see if he will do the same, Techno Caesar. Now, Techno Caesar, there was a big upset in Johnny Windowpane voting for you. And how do you want to vote?
Well, I have decided that it would be best for the ecosystem of Space City that I drop out of the race and instead run for president.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome! Can I be your campaign manager?
Possibly.
All right, get on out of here.
Are you telling me that I wasted my vote on you after I swore my undying loyalty to you and your religion?
Yep, and remember, the first rule of democracy is no takesies backsies. Get
All right,
out of here.
Fair enough.
All right, next person up. John,
What?
who do you vote for? John, we'd appreciate it if you'd take care of your belly button stuff for the show.
I told you what my belly button needs were before the debate, and
That's
you
true.
seemed okay with it.
I was, but you said that you had an extensive naval career. So I thought that meant you were like in the Navy.
No, this guy.
All right, who are you voting for?
Everybody? Can I vote for everybody?
No.
Just 1 vote for each person?
No, just 1 vote for 1 person.
Can I cut up my vote?
No.
In a little bit. I feel like you're not meeting me halfway.
All right, John votes for himself.
Well, I said a little. Just like put a quarter next to me and then like a quarter next to each
All
one.
right, thank you very much, guys.
Whatever. Try to work
wow,
with the
thank you.
system.
Always nice to have a denim handkerchief. All right, next person up. Hey, what's your name?
Erica.
Erica, who are you voting for?
Mr. Senor Johnny Windowpane because he gave my husband job at the Home Depot.
Senor Ventana.
Almost got it.
That's how you say window in Spanish, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, sure. All right. Up here. Nice collar. Yeah.
Frank D-Bag.
Frank D-Bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chet Sleesberg.
Yep.
Did we go to high school together?
Don't believe so.
Don't believe so. All right, who are you voting for?
Well, I have my vote right here, but
You have to say it out loud.
Johnny Windowpane and Techno, they bonded, and I was really feeling both of them, and now I'm not really sure what's going on with any of it. And John's got belly button stuff on. I'm not really sure. So you know what? Anarchy. That's
Anarchy! Anarchy!
Vote for
Anarchy!
anarchy.
Anarchy!
All right. Who's up now?
My name is Malik X.
All right.
Yes, Malik X.
Malik X. All right.
I am voting for Kanye West with the vice president as Barack Obama. He's getting the third.
Hell yeah!
term. Oh.
Best vote! Best vote! Malik, no.
Yeah, their duo album comes out this year, actually. It's called Rockin' the USA. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else like to take a vote? Hey, it's Ed.
Hey.
Hey, it's Ed. How's it going, Ed?
Good, man, good. I hear there's an election going on?
Yes, there is. Would you like to cast a vote?
Yeah, 25 points for Dottie.
Whoa!
Point for Dottie!
Dottie!
Badass point on the field.
All right, anyone else?
Johnny Windowpane would like to explain that last joke. Apparently, it's from a show called Fish Sent Alive.
All right, well, you can hear more of Johnny Windowpane explaining jokes on Johnny Windowpane's Humor Explained. But right now, we're going to go to the results of the poll, unless there's no one calling in. Anyone calling in?
Once again, you can call in at 713-807-1794 to cast your vote for John.
All right, so if I could get a big round of applause and a close-up on camera 3. There we go. All right, thank you very much. It has been a very, very heartfelt campaign, but the vote by an overwhelming majority, the new mayor of Space City is Ruckus! Woo!
Aces of my...
I found myself standing at the foothills of love, still scrambling to find time. It's alright, it's okay. Take a moment and just step away. Through a dream, all love seems undone. What I can't remember goes Reality is on its way, and I began to see the light of day. Coming down from a cloud, I began to see, traveling through this repair. I ain't the same, I need to change. Where I live is strange. Traveling through this repair, I ain't the same. Through a dream, all love seems to have come undone. I can't see what I can't remember goes you all. Through a in the